Hi everybody, it's Kara, aka the Principal Painter, and today I am excited to bring you a Diamond Art Club sneak peek. You are here for a first. I have never done a sneak peek on a Richard Lorenz painting, so I was super excited when Diamond Art Club asked me if I wanted to show this one. And if you're in the need for a little pick-me-up, you're going to want to stick around because I have a really cool story that kind of coordinates with this painting. So let's head to the painter dining room table and I'll show you what I got. See you there. And we are back at the painter dining room table. Where are my bird people? Walk. Okay. I feel like singing the song, but I think I'll get zapped for copyright and you will leave with a headache, so I won't do that. But Diamond Art Club asked me to share this one with you. This is Edith by Richard Lorenz. Now I have to say, when I saw this image for the first time, I thought, that is the saddest little bird I have ever seen. But there is a lot going on in this picture, and that is where my story that is going to brighten your day comes in. So hang with me, I promise. All right, so we can tell from the pink branding on the box that this is going to be a round kit, meaning the diamonds are round. Edith, artist Richard Lorenz. The size on this one is a 55.6 by 73.7 centimeter or a 22 inch by 29 inch. So not too big. Love those sizes. All right, you've got a very nice holographic box. On the side of the box, you've got your canvas stats. You've got 52 colors in this one, including 1 Aurora Borealis and 3 fairy dust diamonds for a total diamond count of 54,136. But who's counting? All right, on the back, you've got the usual suspects. You've got how it works and your kit contents. And you've got Unleash Your Inner Artist on the side of the box. But I digress. Let's get this out. Also, just calling your attention to those of you that may be new to Diamond Art Club, they do put a thumbnail of the image as well as canvas information on the end of the box should you stack your boxes so you can easily tell what you've got. Now, when you open up your box, you have got a nice shelf inside that contains your toolkit, your painting that is in a branded Diamond Art Club dust bag to keep gunk off the canvas, and you have got paperwork. I'm going to put this shelf to the side. All right, let's go through the paperwork first. I want to know what treasure quest card I got. All right, I can tell right now I got a bronze card. Treasure quest cards are holographic cards that have the image of the diamond painting you're going to be working on. On the front, you've got the artist, Richard Lorenz, the title, Edith, and the size of the canvas. Now, treasure quest cards come in 4 levels: bronze, silver, gold, and the elusive black. And from the border around the picture and on the back, there are distinctive designs that tell you what level of cards you've got. Diamond Art Club did start writing the level of card that you've got on the back, but in case you don't have that level, you can always tell what level you've got. There's also a treasure quest card site that you can go to that will explain all about what these are. In addition, there's a scratch off. You can scratch this scratch off bar off to reveal a code. This code, in combination with other codes at different levels of cards put together, get you Diamond Art Club gift certificates and on up to, depending on how many cards you've got and what levels they are, on up to a hand-rendered custom diamond painting that Diamond Art Club will create for you that's a value of up to $400. So that's pretty cool. So keep these in a safe spot. You have got a pre-printed envelope that contains all of your paperwork. You got tips and tricks, instructions, how to refill the twist and pick applicator that I will show you. That's contained in the toolkit. You got QR codes to the Facebook group and the app, which will save you 20% off whether you're a new or existing customer the first time you use the app, and your kit contents. You have everything in this kit in order to complete your diamond painting. Also in the envelope is a quad fold, I call it a quad fold brochure or sticker sheet, okay? It's all nice and compact and folded up. To the far right, all 3 of these are individual stickers. You got a diamond, you've got the Diamond Art Club branding, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, and the title of your painting, Edith, and artist Richard Lorenz. To the far right, you've got a start and end date sticker. And again, all of these are individually cut, so you can take the stickers off that you want to use for a logbook. That's very helpful. You've also got a thumbnail of that image of that adorable, sad little bird with a really happy little guy on her head. Yep. And at the bottom, you've got your Canvas stats. In the center, you've got all of these are pre-cut stickers that you can peel off individually and put on your containers for kitting up. And these stickers do tell us something. The first column tells us how many colors we're gonna have. That's how I know I'm gonna have 52 colors. The center column in color are your symbols. That's what you're gonna match the drills up with to put down on your canvas. And the third column are your DMC codes or DMC numbers. Now, you come all the way down to the end of your color list, and that is where Diamond Art Club lists their specialty drills or their special drills. You've got AB 3756. That AB in front of 3756 indicates an Aurora Borealis drill. And then you've got 3 numbers with the letter Z in front of them. Z indicates a fairy dust drill. I will show you what those drills are and where they go later on in the video. You've got Z726, which is a yellow, Z976, which is a light kind of coppery color, and Z992, which is a green. And we will look at all those drills plus the specialty drills. All right, so keep that in a safe place too. You have got your toolkit. Diamond Art Club's toolkits are primo. I love them. Everything that you need in order to complete your diamond painting project is contained in this kit. You've got an eco-friendly resealable bag to put your toolkit or anything else you'd like to store in there. It's reusable. A bag of baggies for drill storage either before or after you diamond paint. You have got your twist and pick applicator. I'm going to get some goodies out of this tray that I'm going to talk about in just a second. You've got some extra wax here and an extra multi-placer. Okay, so let's put the tray down. I'll explain that in a minute. You've got your twist and pick applicator. This is your diamond painting pen or your twist and pick applicator that you're going to use in order to pick those diamonds up to put down on your canvas. On one side, when you pop this lid off, you've got a single placer. This single placer is pre-filled with white or clear wax. In order to access the wax, you just twist your pen clockwise or the tip of your pen clockwise. That wax will start to rise to the tip of the pen, and once it's flush with the pen, you are ready to go. It's very convenient. You don't have to keep dipping your pen in wax. You just twist and more wax will rise. So that's very, very nice. And again, instructions on your envelope that I explained tell you how to refill your pen in case you need that. Keep the lid on the single placer. Don't let your wax dry out. On the opposite side are multi-placers. It looks to be in the background of this painting. There's going to be some opportunity for what we call multi-placing. And there's going to be some color blocking, which means there's a whole lot of one color in an area, and you can lay more than one drill down at a time to speed up your progress. You can lay 4 drills down with the 4 placer at a time. If you don't want the 4 placer and want to access more diamonds or put more diamonds down on your painting, you just pop this 7 placer in and you're ready to go. Now, you also have an additional pad of your white or clear wax. You can use this for a couple of things. You can refill your twist and pick applicator with this. That's actually what's contained in the single placer of the pen, or you can dip your multi-placer in it as well. Now, if you don't want to access the clear or white wax, Diamond Art Club gives you a pad of their famous heart-shaped wax. On both the clear and white wax and the pink wax, there's plastic on the top and the bottom of the wax. Peel that plastic back, or you will get no wax in your pen. All right, so that is your toolkit, and the piece de resistance, besides the twist and pick applicator, are these trays. I love these trays, use them all the time. This is what you're gonna put your drills in and shake to write the drills in order to get them down on the canvas. You've got a removable stopper. You've got high sides that are branded with Diamond Art Club. Do what makes you sparkle. It's kind of hard to see in the camera because it is white, but you've also got nice ridges that help really align your drills very well. You've also got the ridges or the lines are also graduated, so your drills don't all bunch up at the end. So it's a very nice tray. In addition to this, the top to your tray, you slide on, it slides on a channel and you slide it up and it clicks shut. meaning the lid's not going to go anywhere and your drills are protected inside. Also, you can see there's a little ridge on the bottom of this tray. You can stack your trays if you want to preload some trays and be ready. The more kits that you buy from Diamond Art Club and you save the trays, the more trays you're going to get, and they do stack very, very nicely. So that is your toolkit, but we want to get in and see Edith. So while I'm putting this away, I'll start my little story. So when I saw this image, I thought, again, this is just the saddest looking little bird I have ever seen, ever, ever, ever. She looks so sad. And I thought of a couple of things. Art is a wonderful thing because it means different things to different people. And I was thinking one thing, and then Marlon saw the picture and he thought another. So let me get this rolled back. These canvases are made out of a material called tarpaulin. It's very buttery and soft on the back. You've got a scalloped and serged edge to prevent fraying. And the material used on this canvas to adhere your drills is poured glue, so I can roll this back. Because the canvases are made out of tarpaulin, they do self-flatten, meaning you don't have to roll these back. I just do it for videoing purposes, so it will lay flat quicker so you can see the image that much better. So I roll it back and I zhuzh. Rolled up in your canvas are your drills. And your drills do have the SKU number of the canvas on it, and it also has the title of the painting that you're working on. So in case you store your drills separately from your canvas, you can have a happy reunion when you're ready to diamond paint. We will go through these drills in a second, but we want to see Edith. We want to see her. I can't believe this is my very first sneak peek of a Lorenz. Oh, this is so fun. So fun. And I know enough about Richard Lorenz and his wife, Tina. They're just absolutely delightful people. I'm going to tell a story on myself. I was not a bird person at first. I'm like, what is with the crazy birds? I don't get it. Well, then I started to get it. And I now own several Lorenz pieces. I have done May Don't Give Me No Sass, and she just made me so happy. These are whimsical. They are so fun. And I'm telling you, the bird people, Lorenz's army is strong. I'm telling you, they just are. They come out of the woodwork when a Lorenz diamond painting comes out. So I was super happy to get this one. Now, I want to call your attention to this. So I saw poor Edith. Poor Edith looks like I feel some days. This is what your teachers look like at the end of the school year. This is what I used to look like when I had to do car rider duty at the elementary school in the pouring rain, or just after a very bad day. But once I started looking at poor Edith, I noticed something. So you've got this rickety ladder that's over here, and I'm like, okay, what is the ladder for? But then I noticed you've got this happy little, he looks like, at first blush, he looks like a stick man, but maybe a praying mantis on her head, and he's holding up this daisy, okay? And I took it one way, Marlon took it another. Marlon's like, okay, Kara, look at this bird. She's got this crazy stick man or praying mantis on her head. It's raining. You can tell in the background. We got rain coming down. And he goes, this little man is so happy holding a daisy over this poor bird's head. The daisy's not big enough to keep the rain off. And you can see the look on Edith's face. She's looking at you like, how many Lulu birds do I have to deal with today that are, going to try to help me? It's kind of like taking a Dixie cup and holding it up against a fire hydrant. It's not really going to stop the water. But this little guy is trying. And Marlon said, the rickety ladder, Marlon really likes this image, and he was taken with it. He said, that rickety ladder, he goes, that praying mantis or this green stick guy climbed up this ladder and used the mushroom to jump on her head to hold this daisy up to keep the rain sort of from coming down on her. And he's all happy going, look at me, I'm helping. And I said, I took it a completely different way. I took it as we've all felt this way at some point in our lives. I mean, you know, sometimes on a weekly basis. If you're a new mom, if you're a teacher, if you're, you know, if you deal with crazy people at work, you may feel like this on more than, you know, one day a week. Who knows? But you need people like this in your life. You need the daisy holders in your life, okay? They're not going to change your circumstances. They're not going to change some things that may happen to you, but you need them in your life for some positivity and a little bit of light. And I thought of a story. There was a day that I was a principal, and I became a principal at age 29. And when you become a principal at age 29, you're going to mess some stuff up. You don't think you will, but you do. And I was having a particularly hard day, and I was in my office, and I think my head was just, I was holding my head in my office, and our PE assistant, her name was Joanne, she came by my office, and she backed up and looked in my office, and she'd been standing there a minute, and I looked up at her, and I said, "Do you need something?" And she said, "No, Kara." She said, "What's going on?" And I said, it's just been a bad day. I don't know if some parent had yelled at me or a teacher was not happy with me or what have you. I said, it's just been a bad day, and I was feeling so discouraged. And she looked at me and held my gaze for a minute, and she said, "Kara, if the head cheerleader ain't cheering, we're in trouble." And that hit me, and I thought, she is so right. I need to get up off my butt and stop feeling sorry for myself, and I need to go out and be a leader and start cheering for my staff and cheering for my kids. And so Joanne that day was my daisy holder. That conversation was 20 years ago, and I still remember it to this day. So Joanne, this is for you. I don't know if Joanne will ever watch this video, but you know, I always remembered that conversation about if the head cheerleader ain't cheering, we're all in trouble. So there are people in your life that will be your daisy holders. They can't fix your problem. They can't make it any less than it is, but they can be a little ray of light in your life. And so hopefully this little guy, you know, I'm going to have to name him. Put in the comments what you think his name should be. She's Edith. We know this is Edith. What should his name be? You know, if Mr. Lorenz watches this, I wonder if he's named this creature. But this is for all the daisy holders in your life. You know, you need them. You really, really do. And again, what they say may not change any of your circumstances, but they do lighten the load a little bit. So let me take you on a tour of the canvas. At the top of this canvas, it says, "Do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club." On either side, you have got schematics in your upper left and lower right. While I'm in the lower right, on the lower right-hand corner, you have got your lifetime warranty as long as you are the original purchaser of this art from Diamond Art Club. It does come with a lifetime warranty. If anything happens to the drills or the canvas, Diamond Art Club will work with you to make it right. In the center, you have got Diamond Art Club social media information, Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you tag them when you're working on these beautiful paintings. They work hard in order to find great art and color and renders to make our diamond painting experience the best. So they love seeing your progress on these. And then in the lower left, you've got a thumbnail of this image. You've got the title, Edith. You've got the dimensions, and then you've got Richard Lorenz, the artist. Now, Richard Lorenz has a copyright in front of his name, which means Richard Lorenz has given permission for this art to be used and is being compensated for it. And we need to compensate all of our artists. You've got a plastic cover. The plastic cover does have, can they see the gray? Can they see the gray? Okay, so the gray dashes, they don't transfer to the canvas. The gray dashes designate where you can tear, their perforations on this plastic cover, and you can tear out small sections and work on a small section and leave a small section of your canvas exposed, the glue, because it does have glue on it to adhere your drills, but you can leave a small section exposed while leaving the rest of your canvas protected. And I can tell you right now, you will be able to definitely use a multi-placer. I would say there's hardly any confetti in this. You get a little bit in Edith, but there's a lot of background. What I like about this though, it's not all one color. So the background, you're gonna change colors, but you're gonna be able to multi-place as well. So that's really, really nice. All right, I'm gonna flip Edith and her daisy holder friend over, and we are gonna look at these drills. All right. Hope everyone is doing great on this Friday. I know I am. I love doing firsts. And again, I thought about it when Diamond Art Club asked me to do this. Thank you, Diamond Art Club, by the way, for sending this out to me so I could share it with everybody. I'm excited. I just thought this is the first time that I have sneak peeked a Richard Lorenz. Where have I been? I don't know. All right, let's start off. Z976, this little guy was kind of all by itself. This is a fairy dust. Fairy dust look to have a fine mica powder or glitter on the tops of the drills. They are a more subtle shine than your AB drills, but boy, do they add depth and dimension. And this is a really pretty color, so that's going to be really nice. I wonder where that color goes. It's kind of not an orange, it's just, you know, kind of a coppery, orangey, terracotta-y, so a mixture of lots of colors. But let's get through these colors. First train to Georgia. Can they see these colors, baby? 813, 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, how many bags of 5200? 5 bags of 5200, which is a white. You've got 3865, 2 bags, 3 bags. All right, 3 bags of 3865, which is a little bit more of a cream. You can see it compared to the 5200. Okay. All right, then you've got 800, 3760, 775. All right, ding, ding, ding. Ring the first AB bell, and we have 2 big bags of it. AB 3756. Kara. What is an AB drill? AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It is a special coating put on the tops of these drills that captures facets of light and color from the environment and the drills around them and just makes them all together now. Shim, shim, shimmy, shimmer. Just a little bit more. And we got 2 big bags of 3756, which is a really light blue. All right, you got 3841, 310, 1 bag, 950, 822, and we're rounding out this train to Georgia with 517, which is another blue. All right, so I am going to leave AB 37. I don't think I had any more specialty drills on this train, so that'll be easy. We'll put that to the side. We'll figure out where those go momentarily. Oh, you got a short little train to Georgia. You've got 3770, 312, and 898. You have got, let's see, I guess, well, there's not much difference between the medium bags and the small bags, but let me start on this end to make it a little bit easier. 803 blue, 739, 948, 301, 300, 400, 945, 938, which is a dark brown, 782, I'm looking at this from the side, sorry, 801, 733, 3854, 3817, 319, 165, and we're rounding it out with 738. No special drills in that train. Trying to keep them all separate and my life together. And the last train to Georgia. Here we go. We've got 829 and 830, which are very close in color. A couple of browns, 3852, 3855, 732, 3371, 3821, ooh, 991, that's a pretty green. 823, 728, 939, 38, woo, okay. I'm not sure what color this is because we had some we had some heat sealing. I think the machine kind of went on a coffee break a little bit. We've got Z, is that Z726? I believe that it is. This is another fairy dust. That's going to be super pretty, that lemon yellow. All right, 368, 725, 993, 3078, $38.50. God, these greens are so pretty. And Z, here's your next fairy dust. Wow, that's pretty. There's not a lot of it, but will you look at that mica powder on the top of those drills? So pretty. And $7.97. All right, let me do this. All right, so we got two. Do we have any other fairy dust on this tray? No, we do not. Okay, I'm gonna roll this up so I don't get mixed up. Okay. So let's flip this back over and see. I guess there is some green in here. Okay, yeah, well, hello, Kara. Seriously? You talk about, me being a Lulu bird. The little stick man is green. Where's my brain? I don't know. I've left it somewhere. Okay, so your first AB is $37.56, and that's those two. You get two big bags of it. So I'm excited to know where that goes. It's that seafoam green, so pretty, and we're going to get a lot of it. That is the symbol N. It's going to be in your background, all in here. I'm sorry, I forgot my little pointer. Here. Oh, wow. That's going to be such a pretty. Oh, you know what? Okay, so it's raining. All of the raindrops are going to be that beautiful AB. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. So all of these little raindrops, all of them are all of that AB. Oh my gosh, that's going to be super, super pretty. All over the place. So they're gonna sparkle like raindrops sparkle. I don't see any on little Edith here. Okay, so that's where that one goes. And then now we're going to get into the fairy dust. Z726. That's no, that's $9.76. $7.26 is this beautiful lemon yellow fairy dust. Just a little bit of it, just a little smidge of it. That's 3 dots, and that's yellow. Okay, so coming up here, there's nothing in the body, but right underneath her eyes, she's looking really tired. I mean, she's needing some concealer and maybe some cucumbers on these eyes because she looks like she has a couple bags under her eyes. But that's where the fairy dust are going to go. You know what? If you are going to have bags under your eyes, let them be fairy dust bags. All right, ladies? Am I lying? I'm not lying. I promise. Let them be sparkly. You may as well own it if you're going to have them. You're going to have some in her head. Let's see. Yes, up in our daisy. There's some in here. Okay, so that's where that's going to go. All right, then you have got Z796, this kind of lone little packet of fairy dust. Kind of our terracotta copper color, kind of a combo. All right, you've got some in Edith's shoes, in her legs, in her feathers. Okay, so she's gonna get some fairy dust love. Even though she's sad, she's gonna have a little sparkle and shimmer, okay? So that's all going sprinkled throughout her feathers. It's in here, it's on the bridge of her nose, coming up here in her little, I guess I'm calling this a widow's peak, right? It's the little V that comes down. It's there. Any check marks in our daisy? I don't see any in our daisy. Okay, so our Edith got the fairy dust love. I guess they figured she needed some fairy dust love because she's looking she's sad. $7,992, which is, oh my goodness, I knew I was going to lose one of these. Anyhow, it is a green fairy dust. If I find it, I will show it to you. I don't want to take eons finding it. Oh, here it is. Yay! I'm glad I found it because it's a beautiful color. There's not much of it, but it's this gorgeous green. Okay, that is an up arrow to the left. That going? Where is that going? Yep, that is going in Mr. Daisy Holder right here. It's sprinkled throughout his body, his little face. I mean, he is just looking so happy. He's got his top hat on. He is looking like he is ready to do a tap dance on top of Edith's head. I don't know whether she's real happy about that or not, but he is, and he is, trying to lift her spirits here. So that's where that fairy dust drill is going to go. So that is where all of our specialty drills go. These come out tomorrow, Saturday at 9 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Central for Diamond and Ruby tier members. 30 minutes later at 9:30 Pacific, 11:30 Central for general release. Diamond Art Club will hold some of these back for so that everyone has an opportunity to get their hands on these beautiful designs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the bird lovers are fierce. Like I said, Lorenz's army is fierce. So if you want this one, you know, you can do it for yourself. You could maybe do it for a person that has lifted your spirits and inspired you and kind of explain why they were a daisy holder in your life. But grab it early because, you know, Lorenz's go quick. Again, thank you, Diamond Art Club, for allowing me to share this. Got a little challenge for you as I end this video. Think of someone that's been a daisy holder for you. They might not have solved your problem, but they lightened your load, and whatever words they said to you brightened your day and made you think and maybe made you get up and, you know, want to keep going when you feel like Edith, okay? And if you can't think of anyone that's been a daisy holder in your life, go be a daisy holder. Find a person that needs you and be a daisy holder. And I'm so glad that I had Joanne in that moment in my life. And again, I hope she watches it and finds this video and knows that I'm very thankful for that day and for her. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you. This is Edith by Richard Lorenz. She will be out tomorrow. Go grab her. She will, you know what? You'll put a smile on her face if you grab her. I'll leave you with this. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. This is the Principal Painter, and I am signing off.